Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to all students. Welcome back to the English classroom. In this good occasions, I would like to discuss about the next materials, which is job letter. Right, I hope you in a good conditions, stay healthy, facing this crisis time. Okay, the next materials is about job letter. I have to say that in this basic competence, you are required to understand about the purpose of making a job letter, and then you are required to understand how to make a job letter, and then how to make a CV. Okay, good. So I have prepared the material which is I adapted from internet, and I modified based on our needs. Okay, so these slides are adapted from Zabaski, Zabaski, which is I got it from internet and I modified it, as I said before. Okay, so this is the learning outcomes for these materials. The first ones, find and reading some job letter. Yeah, so you are not only can get information from my materials, but also you asked to find by yourself and reading some job letter. Then matching the qualification needed with the applicant competencies. Third one, identifying the layout of job letter, like opening sentence, qualification statement, and other parts. The fourth, making a job letter based on the job vacancy. Okay, that's for the skill competency. And then the fifth, identifying the generic structure, social function, and language features in job letter. And the last is establish job application, yeah, job application letter, which is consists of job letter and CV. That's all that learning outcomes that you should master uh, after studying these materials. Okay, let's try the warming up. Okay, this is the question. First one, what must people do when applying for a job? What do you think? What the first time that people do when they want to apply for a job? Okay, the answer is of course they have to find information about the job. Okay, that's we call it job vacancy. Okay, so job vacancy information that contained positions available in some company, some institutions, or from an employer. That's called it job vacancy. You might find this job vacancy on internet or on company website or in printed media such as newspaper. That's okay. Next question: what is an application letter for? Okay, so what is the function of letter? What do you think? Okay, of course, the function is a legal standing as a legal or what as a formal as a basic as what we call it some the company or the factory or another institution cannot accept you uh, without any application letter. So you should like apply a letter. You have to send a letter, apply for available position, and then they will call you for interview, and then finally you will wait that you are accepted or not. That's without the letter you cannot apply for the job. So that's the regulation. That's the rules. Next, what are the features of application letter? Okay, this question will be answered in the next slide. Okay, so next. Right, so here, these some vocabulary that really exists appears in job letter. The first one, applicant, yeah, applicant, a person who applies for a job. Yeah, applicant is a person's. Yeah. And then employee, yeah, this is what we call it. Let's say it is a boss, yeah, persons who works for a company, yeah, this employee. Or in other words, we call it apa ya? Mungkin kalau tingkatan tertinggi mungkin dia seperti bosnya bos HRD gitu ya. But not not the owner of the company or the factory. Nah, ini bisa seperti karyawan biasa, guru sampai ke manager or HRD gitu ya. And then next we have employer, a company or person who you will work for. Yeah, this is the real boss. Yeah, the real boss or the owner. Okay. And then job applications. A form employers use to ensure they have the some informations. It should be some information from every applicant. Ya. Jadi biasanya ini maksudnya kalau tiap perusahaan itu punya aplikasi sendiri biasanya ya. Tidak semua juga perusahaan punya aplikasi. Tapi kalau di perusahaan yang besar dia punya aplikasi sendiri yang dimana dia biasanya kita disuruh ngisi untuk sebagai bahan informasi bagi mereka ya. And then we have cover letter. In cover letter sama seperti job letter ya, surat lamaran kerjanya. Ya, ini cover letter provides additional information on your skill and qualification for the job for which you're applying. And then next we have resume or a CV. Document that highlight your skills and abilities ya itu. And next ya, the last we have the interview, a formal meeting between you and the potential employer where you talk about your qualification for the job. I believe you understand what this interview is. Okay, I give you information. Biasanya job application formnya ya di tiap perusahaan itu biasanya beda-beda ya. Itu tergantung ya. If you want to apply for a job ya, next time in next 10 years or 15 years Itu tidak semua ada, tapi biasanya ada perusahaan yang menyiapkan sendiri guideline. Oh, that if you want to apply for a job in that company on in that factory, they give you guideline how to apply a job. For example, the form, or the format of the letter, the format of the CV. But mostly ya, mostly itu isinya personal informations or identity ya, education background, work experience, capability, reference. Yes, ya references ini maksudnya a person or maybe uh, your close yeah fellas or another one that you give as reference yeah. So when the company wants to check about yourself, they will call the people. For example, saya misalkan, saya ngasih referensi misalkan siapa, atau bos saya atau manajer saya di perusahaan yang lama, saya kasih referensi. And then for the new company, they want to recheck. Is it true that I have work in that company, and then call the person that I write as my references. Yeah. Okay. Next, I will give explanations what you should write on your CV. First one tadi ya personal information itu ya pastinya your name, address, contact information, phone number, email address, and etc. So the format will be very will be various. So many format that if you want to check ya, ini saya tidak kasihkan formatnya. Nanti kalian bisa cek sendiri. Mungkin nanti di part selanjutnya saya akan kasih contoh beberapa format CV ya nanti. And then education background, details about your schooling ya. Ya, schooling berarti kalau schooling berarti maybe from your kindergarten, primary school, and junior high school, and senior high school. In some countries, kalau dia bilang primary school itu sudah termasuk SD dan SMP. Kemudian mereka pakai secondary school ya. Secondary school berarti sudah tingkatnya SMA. And then experience ya, skills and activities, and the last reference. Activities ini biasanya kegiatan-kegiatan apa yang kamu ikuti ketika di sekolah, for example ya. Di SMA mungkin OSIS, atau pada saat kuliah kamu aktif di bidang apa. For example, groups, kamu punya grup, punya clubs, punya aktivitas apapun ya, seperti mungkin you are as a volunteer, you join volunteers, and so on ya. Kalau skill ini bedanya sama activities, kalau skill lebih kepada kamu your skill that you really understand about that uh, certain field ya. Contoh misalkan kalau dokter berarti dia memang kedokterannya ini, misalkan kedokteran gigi ya, dentist berarti paham tentang dental ya, udah memahami secara detail. Kalau misalkan uh, engineering ya, engineering, maka dia fokus ke situ. Itu maksudnya skill. Kalau activities di luar dengan field atau bidang yang dia memang tekuni. Misalkan kalau kalian kuliah nanti kan ada jurusan yang kalian pilih. Itu maksudnya skill kalian di situ. Ya, ada misalkan special skill tambahan, abilities that you have, like being fluent in another language. Ini skill ya. Skill tambahan misalkan kalian uh, selain kalian di jurusan kalian atau bidang kalian juga paham, kalian juga punya skill tambahan seperti misalkan really understand about computations, and then about you understand more than two languages, for example, ya, itu juga masuk dalam skills. Okay, the last ya for the part one ya, tips to writing an effective CV ya. Keep it simple and brief ya, no longer than one page. Jadi bikin sesederhana dan sejelas mungkin. Usahakan satu paragraf cukup. Next, use point form notes except with the objective. Jadi gunakanlah poin yang jelas ya, di luar dari objektif tujuannya. Misalkan kalian standpointnya apa, kalian highlight lagi diri kalian. Objektif ini kan tujuan kalian melakukan pekerjaan itu apa. Jadi misalkan saya ingin sharpen my abilities, sharpen my challenge myself dan seterusnya, itu maksudnya tujuan membuat surat lamaran itu ya. Use a clear, readable font and black ink ya. Jadi buat tulisannya itu yang jelas dibaca. Kalau dulu ya masih ada yang mengharuskan nulis tangan, maka ini maksudnya ya, jelas terbaca, fontnya jelas, dan gunakan ada perusahaan atau misalkan instansi yang mengharuskan pakai tinta hitam. But nowadays itu biasanya orang sudah pakai teknologi semua, jadi nggak usah pakai tulis tangan. You don't have to write handwriting, berarti pakai menggunakan typing on komputer ya. Jadi pakai Microsoft Word dan sejenisnya. And then make it presentable ya. Jadi buatlah mudah dipahami. Artinya presentable itu seperti kalian mempresentasikan sesuatu, jadi orang melihatnya itu enak gitu, mudah dipahami, presentable. Nah, makanya when you write CV, tidak usah lagi kalian bikin list-list gitu terlalu banyak paragrafnya, tapi buatlah seperti bagian-bagian. Jadi jangan buat seperti menulis paragraf, tapi bikin list-list, misalkan education, listnya ini dan seterusnya. Nanti saya akan kasihkan contoh CV yang tidak berbentuk paragraf ya, di next part. And then what you have to do ya, proofread. Jadi setelah kalian buat CV-nya, kalian proofread lagi ya, agar tidak ada typo atau tidak ada tulisan yang misspelling or typo and etc. Kemudian selain itu ya, selain semua ini, maka kalian harus include personal information, education, skill, and experience. Ini sudah kita jelaskan tadi. Oke, ini tips selanjutnya. Your personal information should never include your age, and weight, your social insurance number, dan seterusnya. Jadi jangan pernah di CV itu jangan tulis misalkan alamat Facebook kalian ya, atau berat badan kalian, tinggi badan kalian, dan seterusnya, atau alamat BPJS kalian ya, your social insurance number, itu tidak disarankan. Kecuali, for example, mungkin kalau kalian lamaran sebagai stewardess ya, steward and stewardess, maka seperti pramugari gitu ya, maka mungkin mengharuskan ada tinggi badan, mungkin itu bisa ditulis dan sejenisnya yang menginginkan seperti itu. Tapi kalau tidak ada, maka jangan pernah menulis tinggi badan, umur, dan seterusnya di situ ya, karena when you write about your personal information, biasanya kan tempat tanggal lahir sudah jelaskan, jadi orang bisa ingat, oh ini sekitar umur sekian. Okay, that's all for the first part. Next we continue to the second part ya.